Yo, fucking what's up, Dialogue Dome? We're fucking. Brennan.
This is real, everybody. This is happening.
Brennan, I can fucking touch you now.
This is
Look
happening.
At this. Look at what this is.
This is the weirdest.
Oh my god!
Thing. Hi,
it's so...
hi, hello.
Hi.
It's
nice to
nice to meet you. Hello.
Nice fucking meeting you.
Welcome everybody back to the Dialogue Dome. I'm Brendan.
God.
This is Max over here.
Hi,
in the
Max.
same room with me. Sorry to everybody on Spotify. You must be very confused.
Very confused.
Well,
they don't necessarily understand it, but we're fucking here in fucking Orlando. We're in Orlando, Florida on vacation.
We're in Orlando. It's crazy.
It's fan-fucking-tastic, and I absolutely love every last little bit of it. I don't know what camera I should be looking at.
That one.
That
one.
Well, I mean, I've been looking a lot at that one, but I could be looking at.
We have okay. It took me. So it took both of us so long to figure out this fucking layout.
Exactly.
I mean, like literally. So we have a camera facing me. We have a camera facing Max on a ring light, standing on a bed, and then we have my iPad on the other side. So that's to give you. This is all for you guys. Okay.
Exactly. It's all for you. It's always ever been for you, and I hope you appreciate it. And it's still not entirely perfect, but
it's not. But that's okay. I mean,
what it is. I mean, there's a nice bed right here.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay. All right. So today's episode we're gonna recap
today.
the first day of our adventures because this
we have to recap today.
Let me tell you all this was a day.
Why do we have to recap today? Come on. All right, whatever. Let's fucking go.
We want to recap like what we've been doing so far. So where do we even begin? So today was such an odd, strange moment.
I know it's been such an odd, strange moment. Well, let's explain fucking where we're at first. We're at Universal Studios Orlando, because Disney was fucking expensive as hell. And we figured that we could still treat ourselves by going to a theme park, just not the one at Disney. So, correct. I mean, that's fine. That's whatever. I mean, that's it. That's so we're at Orlando, Universal Studios.
Exactly. Yeah.
Starting off, where do we even want to go? Do we want to talk about the locker situation first? I mean, that's kind of what happened first.
That's how this whole thing started.
That's how this whole fucking
it's
thing
really
started.
Interesting. So so here's the thing. Max did this last trip. So when we went to Disney World 2 years ago, Max decided to bring a giant ass bag.
You loved it and you knew it.
True, but the thing is he over-prepared for last time. So it was just one of those situations where he put too much stuff in the bag.
Yes. Sunscreen, water bottles, 2 of them, 2 fucking water bottles. I had an extra change of clothes just in case I got wet. I had an umbrella and a poncho. I prepped with aloe vera and fucking pain meds, and I brought the whole fucking kit because that's what you do when you go on vacation, right? You want to prep and make sure that you're safe, you're healthy, you're happy, the whole kit and caboodle, because you don't want to not have a good time. Whatever. I didn't use most of it, so obviously I under prepped this time, and I've already forgotten the sunscreen. We had to buy 2 of those motherfuckers because I even left the one that we did buy here at the hotel.
I had to pay $20 for sunscreen twice now because they overcharge you here. So
Absolutely.
Seriously overcharge. God. Not even funny overcharge.
Whatever. Anyway, so already forgot the sunscreen. Off to an amazing start. We get to Universal Studios Florida, and I bought a bag specifically to be my nice little travel bag. It's kind of like an airport carry-on bag specifically for that purpose. And obviously we can't take them on the rides, so Universal provides a free locker that we can use and participate in.
It's weird. They say it's free, but then they charge you.
Exactly.
And then they refund you.
I think they give it back. Yeah, that's the part that
That's the part that I'm confused about. But anyway, so we go to put the stuff in the locker like we're supposed to, right?
Like we're supposed to.
And Max's bag didn't fit in the locker.
It's too fucking big. It's too fucking big, and I'm already upset about that.
It was so funny. We have the two of us trying to shove this thing into the locker, and literally, it is so funny because like it's literally I can just picture somebody laughing at us from a distance because it's just the two of us trying to shove Winnie the Pooh style into the locker, just trying to make it fit into it, and it's just not budging. And so
it was fucking
oh my
awful.
God, that was the funniest thing to see from a distance, because I'm like thinking to myself like, well, you shouldn't have brought the bag. But
I know.
Yeah. So what did you end up doing?
So what we ended up doing after failing to put the bag into the thing is we went over to like one of the main stores and we bought a new bag to transfer stuff over, and then we had to go to the Lost and Found and basically check a bag in at the Lost and Found. Say like, hey, I need you to hold on to this because fucking I can't put it in your lockers. It's too fucking big.
Exactly. Yeah, so he bought the bag.
Yep.
He transferred all the contents from the old bag to the new bag to check it into Lost and Found, and then we checked that new bag into the old locker.
Into the locker. It's like, hey, fucking great. Love it. Love you. Love what's going on.
So it's just
Thanks,
it's
guys.
so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. So that's how the day started.
That's how the day started. That was just like from go. Let's go ride a ride. We'll ride this one. We were going to ride the Mummy.
Yeah. So that was the entire purpose, was going to ride the Mummy. But unlike Disney World, so Disney World, they let you take your bag off and kind of plop it in front of you and hold it.
Yeah, as long as you can hold on to it.
But the reason why is because they're kiddie rides.
They are kiddie rides.
So
like even
like they're not, but like they are.
Yeah,
so like,
exactly.
So like when you go on like a ride like the Mummy, for instance, like I would even consider that to be one of the more subtler ones we went on today, and it was still really fast.
Absolutely.
Like, and it's kind of crazy how fast it was. So we went on that one, and that was great.
Yeah.
I loved that one. The one with Brendan Fraser, that was so funny.
I know.
And thank God they didn't do it with the new Tom Cruise film. Like,
I agree.
Just let's be thankful.
I agree so much. Oh my goodness.
Because like that would have been that was a terrible movie already, and then they decided to put Tom Cruise to begin the Ghostbusters version of their villain universe. I mean, it's so funny to me that they failed so hard on that. Oh man. But then what did we ride after that one?
We rode. It was. I can't even remember the Rip Roar Roller Coaster, whatever.
It's some RRR ride, and I don't remember what the name was.
It was like a rock and roller coaster, basically. I'm sure people know which one. Actually, no.
It's like Rip Rock and Ride. I don't know.
Something like that.
I don't know. Something like that. Yeah.
No. Before that, didn't we go on Jimmy Fallon?
Oh, we did go on Jimmy Fallon.
We did go on Jimmy Fallon. Race through New York.
That was a really good one.
That one was really good.
So the Jimmy Fallon ride is
Love that
it's
one.
a 4D ride. So basically you go into like a moving theater, and essentially they throw it. I can be honest with you today, it's really, really humid here. Like it felt really nice to have that breeze on our face.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
No, it was great.
And it's a race through New York City, and it's so funny because he stops traffic in the middle of New York City, and we go into space. And, oh, it was so good. So that was a good ride.
It was a good ride. I liked that one. But then after Jimmy Fallon, we went on the Rip Roller Coaster thing, whatever the rock and roller whatever thing there, and okay. So first off, Universal Studios Orlando, fucking love you guys. If you're going to play songs that I can pick on your roller coaster, let it play maybe the best part, because it was a short ride, number one, and as much as I love Black Parade from My Chemical Romance, it didn't really hit as hard as I think you wanted it to, starting from the beginning. You should have just cut to the best part for the roller coaster. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, strike number 1 on your fucking ride. Strike number 2...
Which I think is more important.
Definitely more important is that I got super fucking nauseous.
Yes. Oh my god, that was something.
I didn't actively, as gross as this is, I didn't actively throw up on it, but man, did I feel like I turned green. I wasn't feeling good. It was a mess. And I think I know what the reason is. I'm on some new medication. That's like, I want to say that's what's fucking with me is my new meds.
Yeah, it's pretty. I know what meds you're taking. I think that's the cause.
I think so too.
Oh, I chalk it up to. So I blame it up on that and dehydration. We didn't hydrate before we went today, which was our mistake.
Drink some fucking water. I already know what's going on.
If you don't drink water, at least drink green tea or something.
Exactly. Do it right now. Pause the video, go get some water, and come back. We'll still be here.
Mm-hmm. Should I show them your water bottle? Oh my god. Max has this giant ass water bottle.
Dude, 64 fucking beautiful ounces.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
it's
so
much
great.
water.
It's fucking great.
So much water.
So yeah, I started getting nauseous on that ride. I thought I was fine and everything was going to be fine, but I was not fine. Mm-hmm. I was not fine because we went on Transformers after that, didn't we?
Yes, we did. And I mean, I'll be honest with you, Transformers, it was a good ride, but I think the part that threw both of us off was the fact that it was a 3D ride and it was like turning and going from side to side, and that really makes you very nauseous. It even made me, who wasn't feeling too bad, very nauseous.
Yeah.
And I mean, the roller coaster, I think, is what really caused the nausea.
I think, that's definitely what started
I'm not
it,
kidding you
Mummy
guys.
was fine. Like, I was fine on Mummy.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you guys. It was a fucking 90-degree incline.
Incline.
Literally 90
and then
degrees.
a 90-degree drop, and it had some loops and twists and corkscrews. It was a fun ride up until the point I was about to fucking hurl.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's just that. So that was the part that I think caused the nausea, and then we went on Transformers, and that just made it worse.
That just made it so much worse. Okay, I'm gonna get real fucking gross real quick. I actually did throw up. Not on anybody, okay? I want to make that very clear, is that it came up, and I just fucking pushed it back down. Because I am a gentleman, and I won't throw up on random people.
Man.
Not unless they're paying me.
Jesus, that's weird. Kinky.
There's some weird fucking people out there, all right? I know some of you guys.
Freaks. But yeah, so...
Yeah, so after that, it was just downhill from there. We stopped by a Starbucks, grabbed...
it wasn't down... So here's the thing. I want to clarify here. Like, we had a good day.
Oh,
like, it wasn't a bad day.
No, it was still a really good day.
It started off weird.
Yes.
And I also I'm going to say that it was a combination of your medication with the fact that we were dehydrated, with also the fact that we had just gotten off a plane yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, I think that it was a combination of all of that, and
Plane
then at the
probably
same
didn't
time,
help.
like, I don't know about you, but I have trouble falling asleep in a new place, so like...
I mean, I kind of do, so I mean, I get it. I get that. But...
Apparently, according to my watch, I got 6.5 hours of sleep, but I don't feel like I did. Like, I don't feel tired, but I don't feel like I got a lot of sleep.
Sure.
Like,
jet lag and all that.
Yeah, exactly, But at the same time, like, what are you going to do, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. So, like, I don't know. basically for the rest of the day, though, rides were fucking off limits for me. I felt dizzy. I felt weird and crazy. My stomach was just, I mean, I'm still kind of there. We just had dinner though, so I think I'm fine, but I don't know. I'm still kind of like in this headspace where I'm just like, I don't know. So like, it's going to suck if I can't ride any of the rides the rest of the fucking week. Like we're here till Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday.
We're here till Saturday.
It's Sunday right now.
now.
Of the previous week. So
right.
I think that I'm going to just say that it was a one-day thing. Maybe we'll hopefully be able to do it tomorrow.
I fucking hope so.
I mean,
we'll fucking see. Anyway, because I still want to go on Gringotts. I still want to do the Harry Potter fucking...
The Hogwarts ride.
Yeah, whatever that one's called.
I don't remember what it's called.
I can't remember what it's called. The Harry Potter one. I want to go on the train. I think the train's going to be super fun.
Well, that's not going to be very vertigo problematic.
I don't think. It'll be a lot easier, for sure.
Oh, man.
Still, like there's also like the Jurassic Park rides, Velocicoaster.
Yeah, so the
Incredible Hulk.
I'm excited for particularly the I was here when I was like 10 years old or 8 years old. I forget exactly when, but like I remember being on the Jurassic Park ride.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The Jurassic Park ride, and the one that was it's a lazy river ride until you climb up an incline, and then you see a couple of really cool things, and then you see a T-Rex roar, and then it's a giant drop, and you get splashed with water.
Exactly.
I can't wait.
It's your standard log flume
I cannot
type
wait.
ride.
I cannot wait. It's gonna be great.
I think it'll be fantastic.
But that one, but the other one that's new is it's a Velociraptor ride from Jurassic World, and that's the one I'm worried that you're gonna get.
The Velocicoaster.
That one could be a problem.
It might be. I'm a little worried about it myself. I fucking hope I'm going to be fine, but with the new meds, like if that's the thing, I messaged my doctor, so hopefully they get back to me tomorrow. But if that's going to be the problem, if my meds are the problem, like I'm kind of SOL. Like,
I mean, we'll see. I guess you're gonna have to hold my stuff because I'm going on the rides. Oh man!
I'll be the bag bitch.
Nah, I think you'll be fine. I think.
I hope so. We should be, but whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know. Oh man! So. We're here in person. This is weird. I know, but like we don't really have a plan for this episode. By the way, we kind of just started.
Right. I mean, we could talk about some of the other stuff that we did at Universal because there was the ET ride. That one was fairly simple, smooth sailing. Not a whole lot of twists and turns and drops in that one. So ET was great and fun. But like the food, we went over to Louis and had I had the chicken Alfredo. It was.
Yeah, I mean, we went to an Italian restaurant here, which is not really real Italian. I think it's more like it's catered toward like general Italian. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. It could have been better, but it was like food.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
Food.
It looked like food. Yeah. No, it did. I would say this though: the spaghetti and meatballs, I kind of fooled Max because I said the spaghetti and meatballs were like horrible, right? You remember I said that? I said the spaghetti and meatballs were horrible. They really weren't that bad. Like I'm being very critical because I am Italian. Sure. So when I have Italian food, I'm very, very critical of it.
Fair.
And so when I tasted those meatballs, I was like, oh, this is not my grandmother's or my mother's meatballs.
Sure, I mean,
and so I was like, oh, this is really different. And so I was kind of just thrown off by that, which of course I should be, but I could tell that the meatballs were frozen. Like I could tell that they had frozen them and then reheated them again.
Yeah, I mean, like that's going to be your standard fare anyway, and in a park because like quick service for thousands of people a day is going to be nigh impossible. So obviously they need to be pre-cooked and then reheated at some point. So like it's unfortunate that that's the way it has to be, but that's kind of the way it has to be.
Yeah,
like I'm sure Disney even does similar stuff with whatever.
It depends on where you go, because I know for a fact that Disney you can get really, really good stuff there.
Oh,
that's not frozen.
Sure. For sure, it's all the quick service stuff. Be very clear. Anything quick service, that it has to be frozen. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
But if we're at a nice little sit down restaurant and stuff, then fucking yeah, it's made fresh daily.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't know. I'm interested to see what the other food is like, because can we talk about the Hogwarts food?
Oh yeah.
I had my first butterbeer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I know this is hysterical to him because he hates butterscotch.
Butterscotch is the worst fucking thing that has ever existed.
Oh my god.
Ever. The inventor of butterscotch. I'm going to learn your name just so I can curse it daily.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I had a butterbeer. It was a frozen one. I chose to do the frozen one because it was really hot. And I was like,
I mean, that makes
if
sense.
I'm going to have a butterbeer, I'm going to have like a Frappuccino version of a butterbeer.
Yeah.
And I had it, and I thought it was delicious. I thought it was great. It was very sweet. So like if you're,
absolutely.
like I drank the whole thing because it was $9.
Obviously.
But, if you're going to buy a butterbeer, just be prepared that it is very, it's very sweet.
Absolutely.
Like it's not like so sweet that it makes your teeth hurt, but it's sweet in the sense that like your stomach gets very full very fast from that because there's so much sugar in it.
Sure.
Like you can tell that there's so much sugar. What did you have? You had the pumpkin juice?
I had pumpkin juice myself, which was also very delicious. But it like I need to find like an ingredients list because I don't think pumpkin was actually involved. I could definitely taste like apple juice and maybe some pear juice and like a very myriad fruit kind of juice thing. And then it's basically just cider. They put cider spice in there, and I mean, it was liquid. It was good. Like, I'm not saying I hated that one. It was actually really fucking good. I liked the pumpkin juice. But it wasn't. I don't know what I had in my mind. I think I was just thinking of like what am I thinking of? Pumpkin spice something drink was probably what I just had in my mind, like a pumpkin spice coffee or whatever, but without the coffee. I don't know.
Pumpkin spice coffee with no coffee.
With no coffee.
Just the syrup.
Just the syrup. Straight into my face hole.
IV drip.
Thank you.
No, that's me with actual coffee. There's an IV drip right here. Yeah.
No, but it was really good though. Like I actually really liked it. Oh. Fucking Nocturne Alley. Universal.
Oh my god. Nocturne Alley was so dark.
I love you guys. Turn on the lights. Holy shit.
There was no lights in Nocturne. And here's the worst part too. You're coming from a really bright area.
Exactly.
So like I know that they're trying to make it extra dark.
Yeah.
But like
ambiance and shit.
But
like, it wasn't that dark in the movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say like literally.
Holy hell.
Literally, you're coming from a light place, going into a dark. Your eyes are gonna need to adjust anyway.
Exactly.
There's your ambiance.
Exactly. Like.
Oh man, there's your ambiance.
It's possible to create a creepy atmosphere with light. Like, come on. It's dangerous down there. Because there were several people that were wearing like dark clothing, and I just didn't see them until like almost the last second. And so like you can seriously hurt somebody in there, especially little kids and stuff running around fucking doing whatever the fuck they're doing. Like,
yeah, it was bad.
You're gonna hurt somebody.
Yeah, like there were multiple times where I was walking down Nocturne Alley and I was literally like, I'm holding on to you, like I don't know if I should walk forward.
Exactly, I can't see anything. It was it was bad. It was very bad.
But like it is what it is, I guess.
Exactly. It's mostly like one shop in Nocturne Alley and then a bunch of wand experiences, but like that's kind of it.
And speaking of wands,
which holy hell,
we Max and I both got a robe and a wand.
Went to Ollivander's, kind of have to fucking do the thing. And then we went and we did the thing, like we did the little wand picking, whatever. A cute little 10-year-old kid got picked for the one, because I mean, obviously they're going to pick the littles so that they can have the experience. And being a 30-year-old man, fucking can't.
They tried to
experience.
They clearly tried to find someone who looked to be around the age of Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the kid was probably 10 or 11 years old.
Something like that.
Yeah, easily. Maybe 9, but I think it was probably 10 or 11.
Exactly.
But
you obviously don't want to have littles, but you want to have them like little enough.
Yeah, but it was fun to watch that experience.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally reliving the movie. So like if you've seen the movie, they do exactly the same thing.
Exactly.
2 flicks of a wand that doesn't work, and then the light
the
beaming
one
on the
that,
thing with
the one that works. Yeah. Exactly. That's basically it. But yeah, no, like it was a fun little experience. It was a nice little like, hey, wand picking ceremony, whatever, which was fun. And then the gift shop itself, we went and over and we're just going to show them off. All right, showing off the fucking boxes here.
We did buy the wands.
Yeah, exactly. Your Ollivander's upside down.
We did buy the wands.
We did buy the wands, and we got it. Like, these are some nice boxes. Like, who needs a wand display case when you have fucking boxes like these? Jesus.
Well, it's cool because, like, for those of you who haven't seen, I mean, I can't imagine anybody has not seen the wands yet.
Exactly.
And
now, I want to be very clear once again. J.K. Rowling, you go fuck yourself. Thanks.
You can like the world and not like the author.
Exactly. It is possible to like and enjoy the stuff, but I also understand. You don't want to support her. You don't want to give her money. I get it.
Here's my wand. This is mine, anyway.
Exactly.
And it is made of... Fuck.
I like this one. This one's pretty fucking good. I like
it. It is made of maple with a unicorn tail.
Mm-hmm.
I had to buy something unicorn.
Because we took the quiz, right? We went over to Pottermore. And
for those of you who do not know, people take this very seriously. It's wizardingworld.com.
Yeah.
And you can find quizzes on which house you're in and which wand you get.
Your wand. You can take quizzes for your houses either at Ilvermorny or Hogwarts. You can do quizzes for your wand type. There's I think there's another quiz for something else. I can't remember. It's been forever since I've been on whatever. But still, we took a quiz for the wand, and we essentially tried to match our wand as closely as possible to the wands that we got
from the quiz, because they didn't have all the different materials at Ollivander's.
Exactly.
So, because they just don't sell them all. I mean, there's like 6 kinds.
Which I mean is fine.
You know.
I get it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So I got one that was maple wood combined with unicorn tail, because my quiz said I needed unicorn tail. So I was looking at the ones with unicorn tail, and particularly maple stuck out to me because I live in the middle of a maple wood forest.
Exactly.
Basically, that's where my house is.
Right.
So it only makes sense for me to get the maple wood one. And it also helps the fact that it looks absolutely amazing. I think if it looks beautiful. If I had a wand, it would probably look something like this.
Exactly.
Because
it's a beautiful piece
I
of
like
plastic.
It's a beautiful piece of plastic, yes. That looks like wood, yes.
That looks like wood, yeah. Mine, for anybody interested, is aspen with also unicorn hair. Because my wand on the Pottermore quiz is pine with unicorn. So, like, aspen... And I mean, I love the look of this, too. I really love the look. It's a fucking solid wand. I like this. Like, I want to remake this wand, but with actual wood. And, like, really nice filigree and shit.
That'd be cool.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it'd be
sick.
It's
funny. There are people that have made better wands than this on Etsy.
Oh, absolutely.
And, like, same thing with the robes.
Yeah.
And combined, I don't know if they were worth the price.
These, oh yeah, the ones in the robes. I mean, like
You're paying for the brand.
You're definitely paying for the brand. You're paying for the box. You're paying for like all of the memorabilia surrounding Harry Potter world at Universal. Like you're paying. That's what you're paying for, and that's what you need to understand.
It's not like I wouldn't pay it again. It's just that it's one of those things where it's like, can you really justify charging this much money for the amount of material you're getting? I mean,
exactly.
like this. Do we tell them?
Do we?
How much it cost?
I guess we could.
So this cost $75.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, and I mean,
wand.
It's per wand. And was this worth $25? I don't know.
I mean, like the RFID.
Sorry, 25, $75. Is this worth $75?
It'd be worth 25. Like this isn't bad.
What I was trying to say was, I think it was probably $25 to make these.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
I want to say it's the RFID, fucking whatever, for all of the spell components that you can do around Diagon Alley and Nocturne Alley and shit.
Yeah.
Like there's places where you can like do the fucking spells.
There's some technology in this, so it's not just like a nothing wand. It's definitely you can use it around Diagon Alley.
Stuff to do at the park with you.
And then there's a new section of Universal coming with another Harry Potter area that you're going to be able to use these too. So that makes 3 areas now coming.
Exactly.
So you're going to be able to do a lot of stuff with these. But,
so it's not like you shouldn't get a wand. It's just like do some research. Maybe you can find one that will activate the little things, because it's like the little nubbin at the end is just for the whatever camera.
It ruins the aesthetic of it.
It does a little bit. But the nubbin at the end is supposed to be like, oh, we're doing the spell, and the camera can pick it up and then activate whatever it needs to activate. Like, that's all that is. So you could probably find somebody on Etsy making nicer wands with that in it.
Probably,
so that it would still work at Universal.
Yeah.
I
don't know, man. It's here. It's in my hand. Like, I somehow walked away with it.
Exactly.
But then at the same time, we had the robes too, and the robes were more pricey.
They were definitely very
pricey.
They're not bad, though.
Those were worth more, though, I think, just because, the quality of those robes are actually pretty good.
They're very good.
Yeah.
Plus, they got all of the different houses, which is another, like, fucking bonus. But, like, so they're obviously selling more house robes per person.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Like, the only people that are probably buying Slytherin or Hufflepuff or even Ravenclaw for that matter are people who took the Pottermore quiz or like actually want to be in those particular houses. Outside of that, I would put money on the fact that Gryffindor has the most sales.
Oh, easily. Yeah. I mean, just because it's the most famous one.
Exactly. It's the one that Harry Potter's in, and Hermione and Ron. Like, it's the fucking trio.
Poor Hufflepuff.
I know.
The most neglected house in the entire franchise.
I know. It has Cedric Diggory.
Like, yeah, I mean...
It has Cedric.
It's really sad it's really sad when Hogwarts Legacy puts more information about Hufflepuff than the actual movies.
I know.
It's...
well, I mean, we're following...
Hogwarts Legacy has an entire common room. We never see the common room in the movies. I mean...
Exactly.
It's crazy
to me.
We
saw Slytherin common room.
No. Hufflepuff. I'm talking about Hufflepuff. We never see the Hufflepuff common room.
Or Ravenclaw.
We saw Ravenclaw once in one film. I forgot which one it is, but you see a glimpse of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting. Because I know we also see Slytherin in the second movie, when Harry and Ron go and fucking...
In the dungeon.
Spoilers. When Harry and Ron go and infiltrate...
Slytherin in the dungeon.
Secret spy mission with Draco Malfoy. But... I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then...
It's true, though. We never see fucking
Hufflepuff's common room is gorgeous, too, because if you've seen it in the game, the game depicts a really good version of it.
Fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, and then it does my house, which is Ravenclaw, so much justice with the top of the tower common room. I just think they did such a great job with it. Sure. I mean, they really nailed the astral stuff, the astrology stuff done, which is really ironic because I don't believe in astrology in the Muggle world at all.
Exactly.
But astrology in the
in
the wizarding world. Sorry, I had to remember what that was.
You're good.
In the wizarding world, Ravenclaw, the astrology stuff actually does have meaning to it.
Does something.
Yeah,
there's
it does
something actively there is the thing.
Yes, and there's spells based on it too.
Exactly.
So it's like actually actively worth learning about it, whereas opposed to zodiac signs.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We're Capricorn. Remember, sorry, we're very honest.
I don't know if you've seen that episode, but you should go check it out on Dialogue Gnome podcast wherever you're listening. After this video, fucking remember after. I from Slytherin. Like, the common rooms in the game were actually really good for Slytherin, I thought. Like, it's kind of dark, it's damp, it's under the lake, you get to see the fucking windows. Hopefully you see a mermaid every now and again. I don't know if you actually do. I haven't waited around long enough to see. But, like, there's at least a couple students that mentioned that. And it's like, hey, that's kind of neat. The bedroom situation was pretty cool. Like, I think the game was pretty good. Again, J.K. Rowling, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt you are, you go fuck yourself.
She's not watching us.
She's definitely not watching us, but you go fuck yourself anyway.
Yeah. There you go. From the Dialogue Dome podcast.
From the Dialogue Dome. J.K. Rowling is public enemy number 1. Fucking whatever. Anyway, remember, this is an opinion piece. We're all making opinions here.
So, yeah, that's... the wand story.
Yeah, that's the wands. Right? That's that whole fucking deal over there. And yeah, so like for people out there wanting to experience Harry Potter proper, like Universal actually has it pretty down packed. Yeah. They got pretty good.
I don't know what it's like at Universal Hollywood, but like Universal Florida does a pretty good job.
Exactly. Yeah. Does Universal Hollywood have Harry Potter?
I think so. Why wouldn't it?
I don't know. Well, I mean, like Disney has differences between both parks.
True, but I'm pretty sure she opened. Did
she?
Hogwarts, Harry Potter Land in both. I think.
I guess that's true.
Leave in the comments if
we're probably wrong. Well, see, that's the thing. Is the thing that's confusing me about it is it's not Universal, it's WB. So the fact that Harry Potter is being licensed to Universal is amazing in and of itself.
I know I'm breaking the immersion here, but I'm taking this off because this keeps doing things I don't want it to do. So I'm gonna just hold it.
All right, that's fine. You do that. Like, what else did we do? There was the fucking the Minions thing. We did like VillainCon, whatever the fuck that was.
Sorry, I forgot what it was because it's so easily to forget them.
Oh, easily. I mean, easy.
Again, they're trying to build a. Universal's trying to build a multiverse, and it's just not really working. I mean, it's not like they don't need to be Disney.
No,
I don't really understand why they're trying, but you know, it's
they can be whatever the fuck.
We also we went to Shrek's swamp and the kitty area, and
you got so fucking excited when you saw SpongeBob.
I did, yes.
Can we just talk about that for a second?
I did,
you yes. You were so fucking excited. I'm surprised we didn't do the meet and greet for Sponge.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, see, here's the thing. Okay, I have to find. I'm going to text my mom tonight.
Sure.
I met SpongeBob when I was 8 or 9. I forgot what year we went, but I met SpongeBob, and I think it would be so funny if I showed SpongeBob, whoever's dressed in that costume. I think it'd be so funny if I showed SpongeBob that photo and just see how he reacts.
It's probably going to be a different fucking guy.
No, I know, but I want to see how he pretends to remember me. That's my point, because that's the immersion, right?
I got you.
Yeah.
That is the immersion.
That's the immersion, is that he's going to pretend that he's remembered me. So how is that going to happen?
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
It'll be funny.
It'll be really interesting to see.
Yeah.
It would have been cool if we got here closer to Christmas time, because I would have loved to have done the Grinch meet and greet.
I forgot the Grinch is Universal. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I would have loved to have done the Grinch meet and greet. I don't know if they're still doing it, though, because now they have the Benedict Cumberbatch Grinch. It's because before it was Jim. They were doing Jim Carrey meet and greet.
I forgot there was a third film.
You forgot the
I
Benedict?
forgot that there was an animated film that
okay.
wasn't the old one.
It's not good.
Because it wasn't. I completely forgot.
Exactly.
Because
it's not good.
Can I be honest? Actually, I never watched it because it's just not.
Exactly.
It doesn't exist in my brain.
doesn't,
The original cartoon did not need to be remade. Why did they remake it? It's
Right.
it's a classic for a reason.
Right. But then they made Jim Carrey's version, and Jim is amazing.
Right, but that's
I
different.
love the
That's a
Jim Carrey
live
action
action.
movie.
That's a live action adaptation. That's
Exactly.
different, and it's
Love it.
hysterical. It's because half of it's improv.
I know. Jim Carrey is a madman.
Jim Carrey's unbelievable.
You absolute mad lad, and I love you.
Yeah, so that's a good one. But then the new one is.
I know.
Didn't watch it because it just doesn't exist to me.
I know. See, that's the thing is I need to look it up. But when they did the meet and greet for the Grinch, it was the Jim Carrey version, and he'd actually like insult guests and stuff. Like it was like it was so fun watching that happen. But I don't think they're doing that anymore.
I don't think they are. Yeah,
because of the new fucking thing. So it's just a guy in a suit that doesn't talk, which fucking sucks.
It's stupid. I agree. Yeah,
Very stupid.
it's stupid.
I definitely prefer my characters to talk to me. I understand why they don't, but it's funnier.
I mean, hey, if they can make Optimus Prime and Megatron
Right.
and Bumblebee talk to you,
I
then
mean,
they can
could-
make the Grinch talk.
They could figure it out, but I don't think they do.
Well, the
'Cause
fact
it's
that they
also
made-
cheaper to not have them do that.
Well, because I'm saying that because the fact that they made Transformers talk to you and have their mouths move as
Sure.
like the actual meet and greet.
Yeah.
Like that. If they can do that, then they can do that with the Grinch. Come on.
I mean, I
like,
guess that's true.
more people like the Grinch over Transformers.
Very true. Very true. But we're not here during Christmas time, so like we don't.
So this is all an
necessarily-
irrelevant conversation.
Exactly. We don't have to worry about it, and I highly doubt we're coming back around Christmas time.
I
anyway,
highly
so-
doubt we're coming back. Period. Considering your medication.
No.
Oh,
And
man.
Florida. Oh my
And
God,
Florida.
Florida
Well,
is
yeah, the
so
fact-
unsafe. Holy fucking
Yeah, the fact
shit.
I don't think we're gonna come back here until the it's look okay. This is what I've come to the conclusion with Florida particularly, and if there's anyone that lives in Florida watching this or listening to this, this is not a direct
no.
reference to you.
No,
Okay,
absolutely
This is
not.
a talk of the state in general. I have found that a majority of Floridians do not give a shit about what you do with your life,
Right.
and what you do with your body,
Exactly.
anything like that. I find that those people are the ones that are very respectful, at least to your face. I don't know what they're like behind the scenes, but who cares? I'm not
Who
seeing
knows?
it.
Exactly. Who
It's
fuck
the
knows?
it's the government that is just so out of control, and they're thinking that they're passing all of these unconstitutional legislations. And I'm not going to get into politics,
No,
but
not on this episode.
but
We
they're
wanna keep it
passing
light.
all of these things that are just taking people's freedom of choice away. And then my favorite is that they're banning books before they're banning guns. And that I'm just like, so you're going to prevent children from reading books, but if they get shot, you don't give a shit.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Again, we're not getting into it. We have our own opinions about it, but we're not getting into it.
Right.
Right. No, like okay. So
Sorry. I had to. It's just look.
I get it.
It's a really unfortunate, very trending conversation right now in this
know.
country, and it needs to be
we
talked
need to-
about.
we
You
need
can't
to
not
at
talk
least-
about it.
Exactly. We need to at minimum talk about it.
Yeah. But again, let's not make
Let-
people
yeah.
feel uncomfortable. So
Exactly.
this
So
is a
get
feel good
back-
podcast.
Let's get back to
Yeah.
fucking Universal. What's the plan for tomorrow?
So tomorrow we're gonna just relax, I think, because
think so,
we
too.
had such a weird day today. I think we've decided
we just need to
that
like take a day.
tomorrow is going to be our like a lounge day. It's also like the
Yeah.
one day of the week that's like predicted to not have any rain tomorrow. We
Right.
might have some sprinkles every now and then for the rest of the week, but it's going to be 91 degrees. First of all, it's the hottest day of the week, and it's going to be 95% humidity. So that means that we're going to be sweating bullocks, and it's going to feel like over 100 degrees. So I think it would be best best if we are around water for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're gonna go to Volcano Bay tomorrow.
Yeah.
And just kind of hang out. There's some
hang out
water
and stuff.
slides that we can go on if Max doesn't puke on them. And there's
We'll fucking see. Can I be real talk like that? How well do you like water parks?
I mean, they're all right. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is, whose pee am I swimming in? But that's why it's chlorine, right?
Exactly. Gotta keep that thing clean.
I think that it depends on the water park, and it also depends on how it's maintained. Like,
fair.
Water Country?
Yeah.
No. Do you know what Water Country is?
Absolutely not.
Okay, it is New England's #1 water park.
Really?
And it is Little Kid Central, and Water Country is advertised all over New England, and it is nasty water.
Oh my.
Do not go to Water Country.
Got it. Okay.
It's not like put it this way. It is clean. They do clean it. It's just that there's so many kids in the water that you have no idea what's in it. Like it's just that kind of a place.
It's that kind of a place. Ugh. Gross.
Whereas like Universal and like Disney, like they're cleaning it 24/7. So like that's why I'm like whatever. So it depends. Like there's another water park. There's a bunch of water parks in Atlantis Paradise Island. I went to that in the Bahamas, and that is an incredible resort. I mean, it's amazing what they've been able to accomplish. We should add that to our list because that is I've as an adult I've always wanted to go back. I went there when I was I think I went there when I was 12 or something. I went to Hawaii when I was 10, and I went to the Bahamas when I was 12 or something like that. Okay. And it was an amazing, amazing time. I had such a blast. There's so much to do there. The resort is huge. You get access to every single building and every single part of it, even if you're only, staying in one building. Yeah. And it's really fun. It's really fun. We got to add that to our list.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds.
And this resort is so high end. They have a real beach, right? They make waves for you. Okay, they have people. They hire people to jet ski across the borders of the beach, so that way the beach has waves, like real waves. Wow. And there's a wave, and there's another part of the place that has a wave generator for surfing. Really? So it's fake waves, but it's for surfing.
Wow.
Like,
insane.
When you say high-end resort, like, it's high-end. It's high-end resort.
Sounds like it. Jesus.
Yeah, but it's good. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, good.
A lot of fun.
Hey, we'll add it.
Maybe after Hawaii.
We'll add it to the fucking list. Who the fuck knows? I don't know.
Yes.
No, but like real talk, can I just say I'm not super fond of water parks.
Yeah.
Like
they're all right. Depends again on where it is.
I think I'm mostly just body conscious. Mostly like I'm in my bathing suit. I'm showing off more of my body than I'm comfortable with in a park. Like this is fine because I can cover up, add layers, whatever situation I've got going on here. Like I can hide it relatively well, as well as I can.
Right.
But at a water park, like I can't do that. It doesn't make sense. So like I've never really had like a fantastic experience at a water park, mostly because of that. I just feel the anxiety, the social anxiety pressuring on me.
Right.
So like we'll see how well I do at Volcano Bay, but I'm not entirely sure I'm going to enjoy that.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, here's the good thing. It's not just the water slides. Yeah. I mean, there's one area that is a fake beach.
Yeah.
So that's going to be good.
Oh, yeah,
I wouldn't even be opposed to just going there and just chilling. Like, just being near water and being able to just get into the water and swim and then just get out and lounge whenever.
Sure.
Like, Orlando is landlocked. We don't have any beaches in Orlando. So, essentially, I mean, of course, Florida is not landlocked.
Oh,
but,
no, absolutely.
But, I mean, if Hurricane Helene didn't say anything.
I know. Right?
Which, by the way, we should just mention before we end this episode that we did time this perfectly. Like, we got here right after Helene, and there was no delay in our flights. I mean, it was crazy. Insane. I was shocked that there was no delay.
I know.
Shocked.
I know. And I mean, obviously, like, our hearts go out to everyone who was affected by Helene.
Of course,
like,
of course,
absolutely horrible that happened the way that it is.
I'm so glad Helene didn't ruin my vacation. Yeah, like, how self-centered does that sound? Like, no, like, seriously,
But, like, still,
it's obviously
like,
it's awful. Like, when Helene made direct landfall, I was very, very shocked to see the amount of damage it did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and our hearts go out to anybody affected by this horrible, horrible natural disaster. I mean, it's crazy what Mother Nature can do.
It's insane. But still, like, the timing is just so fucking weird, which makes this kind of awkward, enjoying ourselves at Orlando while there are people out there probably like feeling the effects of the hurricane and stuff. But like,
it's, that's
not a whole lot we can do about that.
That's something
Nature
that
is fucking weird.
I was gonna say that's something that the Gulf Coast states are used to this. I mean, they are just used to these hurricanes coming and slamming into the country and then just dissipating and then rebuilding. I mean, that's one thing that I've always been that is like one thing I've been very like impressed with about Florida, and especially Florida, because you hear Florida get the most hurricanes, and they always seem to rebuild so quickly. And as much as I don't like some of the politicians here, it is thanks to the politicians that the evacuations happen. I mean, Ron DeSantis evacuated this place like a week before. I mean, it was crazy what he did. So,
So hey. It is what it is, but we just had to.
You have to give credit where it's due.
Exactly. You have to mention it. Whatever the fucker, like, all of his other policies, that one is at least on point.
Yes, exactly. He's very put together with that anyway. But
Anyway.
We have to end the episode. It's 54 minutes in, but thank you all so much for watching.
I know, right?
We're going to have a couple of, I know, it's so weird. It's so weird.
My fucking goodness, Brennan. This is, get ready for some more of this. We're going to be recording all fucking
there's going to be a bunch more episodes of us in person.
Absolutely. So you'll know when we recorded a bunch of these.
Yeah, I also have to see what the quality of the sound is like in the video and all that stuff. But we'll be back next time. Thank you so much for watching the Dialogue Dome. Take a look at our YouTube channel. We've got a bunch of gameplay walkthroughs. We just did Dragon Age. That was a lot of fun. Titanic was also a lot of fun. That was a good one. That was the thumbnails were the most fun to make for that.
You gotta fucking comment something about the thumbnails. I need that. I need that validation.
That was so funny. And we'll see you all in the next one. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.